So my name is Professor Arif Herekar, and I'm basically a practicing neurophysician or neurologist, professor of neurology, and I'm still teaching. But my travels have taken me to various parts of the world, under 100 countries in the last 40 years. Today's session will be on a very monumental thing from China, the Great Wall of China. And the Chinese call the Great Wall Changcheng, which literally means long wall, and calling it long may be, of course, an understatement. After a 5-year survey, the Chinese authorities in 2012 concluded that the Great Wall measures a total of 21,000 kilometers. It starts from the eastern coast and stretches into the far western deserts, winding through 404 towns in 15 provinces or provincial regions across northern and central China. To undertake the monumental task of building, maintaining, and restoring walls of millions of people were recruited, and for some it was mandatory. Often used stones and massive bricks had to be transported to lofty mountain ridges, and you can see it for yourself. And without powerful or sophisticated machinery during the ancient times, of course, those were difficult times. Laborers could only use their bare hands. The exact number of deaths which occurred during the construction is unclear, but historical records show exhaustion, hunger, and accidents claimed many lives. The Great Wall was declared as one of the new 7 wonders of the world in 2007. UNESCO acknowledged it as the largest man-made structure on Earth. The wall is made out of a variety of materials: stone, brick, rammed earth, and wood. Individual walls were built as early as the 3rd century. Now, the Great Wall of China is a series of fortifications that were built across the historical northern borders of the ancient Chinese states and the imperial China as a protection against various nomadic groups from the Eurasian steppe. Several walls were built from as early as the 7th century, with selective stretches later joined together by Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. Little of Qin wall remains today, of course. Later on, many successive dynasties built and maintained multiple stretches of border walls. The most well-known sections of the wall were built by Ming dynasty. Now, apart from the defense, other purposes of the Great Wall have included border control, allowing the imposition of duties on goods that were transported along the Silk Route, regulation of or encouragement of trade, and control of immigration and emigration. Furthermore, the defensive characteristics of the Great Wall were enhanced by the construction of watchtowers. You can see those. Troop barracks, garrison stations, signaling capability through the means of the smoke or wire, and the fact that the path of the Great Wall also served as a transportation carrier or corridor. The frontier walls built by different dynasties have multiple courses. Collectively, they stretch from what we call the Liaodong in the east to Lop Lake in the west, from the present-day Sino-Russian border in the north to Tao River. In the south, along an arc that roughly delineates the edge of the Mongolian steppe, spanning over 20,000 kilometers. Today, the defensive system of the Great Wall is generally recognized as one of the most impressive architectural feats in history. The wall is widely thought to date back to 2,000 years to just after 221 BC, when China was first unified. In fact, I would say, having read all that, almost everything which is that old is no more than a mound of earth. The popular idea of wall derives from the stone, battlemented structure built by the Ming dynasty. Its maximum age to me is only 500 years. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It is slightly long. The quality of the videos and clips and photos may not be great because it was 10 years from now that we did this trip with a friend of mine. Do write below the video on the YouTube and kindly press the like icon.